Angui is a name most of us associate with fast, affordable e-bikes, but today we're looking at something a little different. This is the Angui Ease 2 Pro, a mobility scooter designed for those moments when two wheels just aren't the right answer anymore. And honestly, it makes a lot of sense that Angui would end up here, because when you've spent years mastering electric motors and battery systems, branching out into mobility scooters feels like a natural next step. The Ease 2 Pro sits in what might seem like a niche market, but it carries a lot of the same DNA you'll recognize from Angui's e-bikes. If you've ever checked out their lineup before, you probably already have a rough idea of what to expect here. Simplicity, practicality, and a price that doesn't make your wallet cry. Let's talk about that price right away, because it's kind of a big deal. The Ease 2 Pro starts at around $1,400, which is surprisingly low for a mobility scooter that's this modern and easy to live with. You don't often see scooters at this price point that feel lively, well thought out, and approachable for everyday use, so that alone makes it worth paying attention to. Another standout feature is how light this thing is. Angui uses an all-aluminum frame, and the whole scooter comes in at just under 20 kilos, or about 43 pounds. That's lighter than some electric kick scooters, which is wild when you think about it. On top of that, the Ease 2 Pro folds up, and not just a little. The seat folds down onto the footboard, the steering column collapses, and even the handlebars fold in, turning it into one of the most compact mobility scooters you're likely to see. I've looked at quite a few mobility scooters over the years, and this one really stands out for how tight and tidy it becomes when folded. Sure, there are some ultra-specialized models that pack into suitcase-sized boxes, but in a more traditional sense, this is about as compact as it gets. You can toss it into a car trunk, slide it onto a back seat, roll it into an elevator, or even carry it along with you in other creative ways. It's designed to go where you go without turning into a hassle. Now, when it comes to power, the Ease 2 Pro keeps things sensible. It uses a 270-watt motor, which gives you a top speed of about 5 miles per hour, or 8 kilometers per hour. That's not fast by any stretch, but for a mobility scooter, that's actually a good thing. Lower speeds mean better control and more time to react, which is exactly what you want when you're navigating sidewalks, shops, or crowded public spaces. Range is solid too. Angui claims up to 12 miles, or around 19 kilometers on a full charge. That's more than enough for a couple of hours of relaxed riding around the neighborhood. Power comes from two 24-volt, 10-amp-hour batteries built into the footboard. Charging can take up to 5 hours if they're fully drained, which isn't lightning fast, but it's reasonable. And the best part is that those batteries are removable, so you can swap in a fresh set and keep going while the other pair charges. There are a few extra features worth mentioning as well. You get hill assist for both uphill and downhill situations, electric brakes, and a freewheel mode that lets the scooter roll smoothly like a wheelchair when needed. Add in lights, a comfortable padded seat, simple controls, and the option to attach a front basket for carrying essentials or small grocery runs. And it all comes together as a very practical package. So, is the Angui Ease 2 Pro the right choice for you or someone in your family? That really depends on your needs, but on paper, it's a lightweight, affordable, and thoughtfully designed option. And judging by the overwhelmingly positive customer reviews, with most users giving it a perfect score, it seems like Angui has done something right here.